Right now, the richest companies on Earth are spending hundreds of billions of dollars to build the future. Silicon Valley is buying up millions of AI microchips, and Wall Street is bankrolling massive hyperscale data centers. Capital is practically unlimited. But the instant these multi-billion-dollar facilities try to turn on, they run directly into a wall. Not a financial wall, nor a legal one, a physical wall. In the primary technology corridors of the United States, the average wait time just to connect a new facility to the electrical transmission grid has exploded to over 7 years. In major tech hubs, utility providers are handing developers a terrifying notice. There is no power left. Come back in 2033. This is the central crisis of our generation, a clash between two completely different clocks. Clock number 1 is the digital world. It scales exponentially. Engineers write code, manufacture microchips, and build data centers in under 24 months. Clock number 2 is the physical world. It moves at an agonizingly slow, linear pace, forging industrial steel, securing permits, and digging high-voltage underground lines takes nearly a decade. Digital demand has completely outrun physical reality. And if you think this is just a problem for big tech, think again. The exact same bottleneck stalling AI is already driving up residential power bills and pushing regional electric grids toward catastrophic failure. To understand why, you don't need to look at stock charts or tech news. You have to look inside a giant, humming metal box sitting in a muddy industrial field that almost nobody pays attention to, the high-voltage transformer.
When you flick a light switch, you interact with a delicate, high-wire engineering act. Power plants produce electricity at ultra-high voltages, so it can travel hundreds of miles across regional lines. But before that energy can enter a building, it must pass through a transformer to step the voltage down to safe levels. Without transformers, high-voltage electricity is completely useless. Here is the secret driving the entire crisis. These transformers are not mass-produced. They are custom, multi-ton behemoths lined with thousands of paper-thin sheets of a highly specialized material called grain-oriented electrical steel, GOES. Without GOES steel, you cannot build a power transformer, and global manufacturing for this specialized steel has been flat for a decade, while electrical demand has doubled. Before 2020, ordering a custom high-voltage transformer took about 12 months. Today, average lead times from major manufacturers exceed 160 weeks. That's over 3 to 5 years of waiting just for the box to ship. Top-tier European and American manufacturers have completely closed their order windows for the next several years. Consider that mathematical nightmare. A tech giant can erect a data center in 18 months, but the physical transformer required to power it won't arrive until almost 2030. It gets worse. Over 70% of North America's power transformers are over 25 years old, operating far past their intended design lifespan. They were built for predictable, steady household electricity, not continuous, massive, gigawatt-scale draws from massive data centers running 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. When you push continuous overload currents through aging units, extreme heat builds up. The insulating oil degrades, internal copper windings warp, and under thermal strain, the unit ruptures. And when a critical transformer breaks today, there are no backup spares sitting in a warehouse.
Because tech giants can't wait 5 years for grid approvals, they are executing a desperate workaround, buying up entire power capacity allotments directly from nuclear and natural gas plants. When massive tech firms buy up existing power supply, electricity becomes scarce, and basic economics takes over. Grid operators are forced to initiate emergency infrastructure rebuilds to prevent regional blackouts. But utility companies do not pay for these multi-billion-dollar upgrades out of their own pockets. They pass those costs directly onto everyday residential consumers through higher monthly rates. You are effectively subsidizing the infrastructure strain of the digital revolution. We built an entire modern economy on the comforting illusion that power is infinite, instant, and invisible. We assumed software could scale forever without touching the physical world. But power is not software. It is bound to real steel, real copper, real supply chains, and real time. Until we fix the physical bottlenecks hiding in plain sight, the modern digital boom isn't just slowing down, it is heading straight into a structural blackout.